Today we're going to learn how to solve rational functions with cross multiplication. A rational function is simply the ratio of two polynomials. So you can see that over here. We've got one polynomial, a linear expression, and another polynomial, a linear expression. So when we're dealing with a rational function, it's simply the ratio of two polynomials, which is typically expressed as a fraction. So let's take a look at our first example. We're going to solve this one using cross multiplication. So that means I'm going to multiply x minus 3 by 3. I'm going to multiply 2 by x plus 7. Cross multiplication. So now I'm going to have 3 times x minus 3 equals 2 times x plus 7. Let's go ahead and multiply, making sure to distribute. And now we need all our variable terms on one side and all of our constants on the other. So I'm using my opposite operations. And we see our answer is x equals 23. All we had to do was cross multiply, distribute, and use our opposite operations. Now let's look at our second example. Same thing here. We're going to cross multiply. So it'll be 5 times x minus 8, x minus 9 times x. So let's go ahead and distribute. That's 5x minus 40. X times x is x squared. X times negative 9 is negative 9x. Now when I have an x squared, I'm going to leave that where it is. You want x squared to be positive. So I'm not going to move it to the other side. I'm going to move these terms over to the right. So I'm going to subtract 5x. Now I have negative 40 equals x squared minus 14x. I'm going to add 40 to both sides. I can't combine 40 with these terms because it's not a like term. So now I have 0 equals x squared minus 14x plus 40. Now our next step is to factor. I'm going to ask myself, what are two numbers that multiply to be 40 and add to be negative 14? Well, those numbers are negative 10 and negative 4. So my factors are x minus 10 times x minus 4. Again, these are my factors. So my answer is what I get when I set these equal to 0. So here's one of my answers and the other one. So if you see an x squared, leave it on the side where it's positive, and then remember that you will have to factor.